we provide the barcode numbers that sit beneath on your products to track them throughout the supply chain. This year we're celebrating the barcode's 50th birthday, so it's an amazing year for us.
I think net zero is very confusing for a lot of people. So put very simply, it means reducing your total company emissions, so from your own operations, like your office, all the way back to your supply chain, and reducing that from 100% today all the way down to 10%. A long journey to go on, and for fast-growing businesses, like a lot of people in this room, that takes into account growth. So, you know, you might be at 100% today, but actually in 5-10 years, you're almost at 300, 500. So we've got a really tough journey ahead, but that in effect is net zero. So 90% reductions from your baseline year, and that final 10% generally includes very hard to remove emissions. And the guidance is that with the final 10% that you can use offsets or carbon removals to get fully to zero.
There's two ways in which we grow. One is through these bars, and we're now the biggest chocolate brand in the Netherlands. We have a 20% market share. And the other is we say to anyone who's sourcing cocoa, big or small, this is how we do it, copy us, and we will help you, we'll facilitate you to copy this. So we have an open chain sourcing policy. And most recently, which is pretty cool, Ben & Jerry's agreed that it's the right way to source their cocoa for their ice cream, pints, and also all of their inclusions.
So what I'd say is, like, really think about the battles that you are going to fight. You know, take one or two and do them really well, and then maybe one or two extra things every year. But it is so much more important that you get your businesses to a stage where they are big enough that the sustainability really makes a difference. So my one bit of advice to you is just don't be systematic, be happy not to be doing everything, but do something.
Using GS1 powered QR codes on the front of your packaging, you can communicate your sustainability credentials, tell your brand story, and so much more. We want to help you to gain competitive advantage by bringing your brand to life in a simple and interactive way.
It's really just how do you make sure that all these things, whether it's sustainability, but it's price, it's taste, how do they all ladder up to make sure that that 2 seconds that you have when you're at the supermarket shelf becomes the choice of your product over any others. And that's probably quite commercial sense of it, but that's how I look at it.
Build those non-negotiables into your proposition. So just make sure that is your selling point and that is your product, be it that it's always plant-based or that you value frozen as a way of reducing food waste, or what you value very pure, tasty ingredients that are sourced responsibly. Whatever it might be, just really establish that for yourself as part of your mission at the outset. Identify yourself what you're willing to compromise on, so that that messaging is clear to everybody you're going to work with in your supply chain.